Sitting there watching the Giants get their ass whooped like usual. Like, man.
They just put an ass whooping on somebody the other day.
Did they? Now they're losing to the Dodgers right now, 2-0. The first pitcher they had in was doing good. That fool like went 2 innings and giving no hits. They took him out. Next dude they brought in first like smacked a home run off that fool. The dude they had no home runs all year, and then they was like, yeah, he ain't got no home runs, and then smack one. Oh, like
They jinxed it.
yeah. And it wasn't even like like no ball that was like hit. It was just. It just sailed to the outside. It was just gone. Yeah, they losing 3-0 right now, top of the 7th. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man.
The
So
Yankees putting on the White Sox.
Tyson Fury was going to fight Anthony Joshua in August. But Deontay Wilder got an arbitrator to rule in his favor to get a fight with Fury for the 3rd time before the Anthony Joshua fight in July. And they granted it to him. So now it's Wilder Fury 3 in July.
Didn't Wilder just get mopped up his last fight with Fury?
Yeah, but it was that was.
I've been asking everybody on Twitter that I can talk to and is willing to have a conversation about it. And I have literally asked, if Deontay Wilder loses this fight, is his career effectively over? I think it's a legitimate question because after getting his ass beat twice, once for a draw, and the other one, he got knocked out. And if he gets beat badly in this 3rd fight, there's not going to be that much of a draw. There's not going to be so much of an aura anymore. A lot of people were saying Andy Ruiz would maybe fight Wilder, but Wilder Ruiz, I don't think that draws. I don't think that draws box office numbers, really, to be honest with you. I don't think that pulls nearly enough. Really nearly enough clout to boxing, to be honest. But if Wilder wins, then basically what Fury and Joshua doesn't even happen. It goes to Deontay Wilder and Joshua at that point because Wilder will have the titles and Joshua doesn't want to fight anybody without a title.
Yeah, I don't see Wilder winning though.
No.
Oh God.
I don't see him either. Yeah. I don't see it either.
Man,
because Tyson Fury's in better shape than he was the second time they fought.
I'm the odd man out.
You think Wilder wins?
Yep. And
why you say so?
The reason why is because he fights with emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like Deontay Wilder's not a traditional fighter. Like has the boxing package and all that bullshit. He's more of an emotional fighter. That's what that comes from. So I feel like during this time, we all basically just had a whole year off. That's including them too. So I feel like during that time, he was like working on his craft because he realized he got his ass whooped because Buddy was just more skilled. You know what I'm saying?
Like Fury said, he bullied the bully. And Fury has, like 20 pounds on Wilder?
Well, I mean,
just leaning on him and stuff the whole time.
Dropped weight. He had dropped some weight before that last fight. That was like the whole thing. Like he weighed way more than that compared to Wilder, and he had dropped some weight, so it was relatively close.
And then Wilder was making excuses about. Hold on, let me just start the show. Let's start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. All Pro JAFFO, episode 68. It's a trial by fire episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you see here, we have a little guest with us, and we're going to see how this goes because it may be a permanent thing. So, welcome to the Coach Nish Shooting Room. As always, I'm your host, JP, alongside, as always, best DJ in all the West Coast, DJ Mad 6.
Good.
We got the 6'10" beast from the Southeast who's finally done with his semi-pro season, of which can be forgotten in the past because nobody gives a damn about what happened.
Ooh.
Mr. Country K.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Forget this shit. Boy, forget this shit. Well, out there, boy. Oh man. All right, let's just
let me introduce and join us for her trial by fire episode, basically, ladies and gentlemen. Good friend of mine, known her all the way since middle school, to be honest. She has a pretty extensive background when it comes to wrestling. She even tried out for the football team in high school at one point, I do believe so.
No, that was just Yvonne. She tried to convince me, but I don't know. I'm good. I'm not a runner. Personally, running's not for me. So like people
running
are like,
and then getting
cardio.
hit wasn't funny.
No. So I'd rather just grapple and kick your butt, and that's about it. I did karate when I was younger, and then wrestling all through high school. And what it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Miss Jen. Now, so we're just gonna jump right into it. We were talking just before we completely started the episode about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. That fight has basically been moved to July. The Fury Joshua fight that was going to happen in August has basically been postponed. Wilder got an arbitrator to basically rule in his favor to award him a third fight with with Tyson Fury. Three of us seem to think Wilder doesn't stand a chance. I've been asking people on Twitter the whole time, if Wilder goes in and loses this fight, and not just loses, but badly, like gets knocked out, doesn't go the distance, just humiliated pretty much the whole fight, kind of like he looked in the second fight, where does his career go from there? Is it officially over? Let's look at his record. He's 42 and 1. 42 1-1. And one draw, one loss, both of them to Tyson Fury. And before that, every win that he had was a knockout up until that point. But does the aura of Deontay Wilder kind of fade when Tyson Fury is just whooping his ass? Kay still seems to think that Wilder, especially after all this time off, during the pandemic and stuff, had time to get his feet together. Well, he had time to get his feet and technique and everything together for the second fight with Fury. And his dumbass decided to come with a 50-pound fucking suit as an entrance to, let's waste our legs a little bit just walking to the ring. That's smart. Let's go ahead and do that. And then on top of that, no technique. And like Tyson said, he figured him out at the end of the first one. He figured out that when a bully gets bullied, he backs up and gets his ass whipped. And that's basically what happened to Wilder during the second fight. Wilder's only chance, okay, I promise, I agree with you. He has to get that technique because that's his only chance. If he doesn't know how to box, he's not going to win against Tyson Fury.
You never know, bro. You never know. It's just simple because you said he was 42 1-1, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I could be wrong on the record.
Laid 42 motherfuckers on the ground, bro. Hey, look,
I agree with you. I agree.
Hey, look, the thing is, you already know I'm devil's advocate. You and Matt Six for sure know, Jen. You gonna quickly see. I'm I honestly Fury is a good boxer, but my thing is,
great boxer.
He's a good boxer. My thing
is, he's bro, for his size. What does he go in at? Like 260, 270 damn near every fight that he's gone into? 6'9".
Mm-hmm.
He's a huge human, but he's got footwork. He can fight. Mm-hmm. The dude can, and he's probably one of the most resilient heavyweights I've ever seen. So not everybody can take the shots that he's taken and gone down from and get back up, and he does every single time.
So let me ask you this.
And then comes back and whoops that ass. That's just his, I don't know, man.
He's smart because he feels him out first, and then he goes in after him the way he sees him swinging. The first round, you always see him like kind of back off because he wants to see what they're going to do. And once he realizes how they're gonna fight, if they're gonna be, hugging up on him, then obviously he's gonna stay back to hit more because he just likes to watch him the first round and then come in swinging the next.
True. I mean, that's what all the smart boxers did. So this is what my question is though. If Wilder actually had the ability to box, like the formalities and all of that, do you seriously think the Gypsy would have beat him? Like
no. No.
And that's why I say he's.
And I had always said that. I had always said that if Wilder, because basically the X factor for him was his right hand. If he connects with that right hand, you're fucking going to sleep. That's just the end of the story. That's exactly what Deontay Wilder was. He's a bully, dude who would press, lean up, just wild haymakers every single time. But if he connected, you were out. I had always said before, if he were to get some skills technically, become a full all-around boxer, Deontay Wilder could possibly be the most dangerous man on the planet. Yeah. Bar none. I don't think Tyson Fury would have stood a chance if Wilder were to actually have some technique. If he were to actually, go in there and box instead of, try and do haymakers, especially against an opponent like Tyson Fury. Especially against a guy like that.
So all that ignorant shit that he was doing, like you said, wearing the weights to the damn to the ring. Like all of that comes with just being cocky, bro. Like he was just being cocky because he ain't had a loss. Like that's what I'm saying. That ass whooping was a learning experience. He was out there. I know he watched that shit. He looked like Bambi's baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? The movie we ain't seen. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm telling you, he was out there looking crazy. He was looking real crazy. I was mad as fuck. It took me that long to set my phone up to show you the fight.
I was literally watching the fight through his phone. He had me on FaceTime or like it was Facebook Messenger or something like that. I was literally watching the fight through his phone. Bro, and I'm watching it going, oh, Wilder's done. He stands no chance. He didn't learn anything from the first fight. He basically went in it the same way he went. He said he thought he was just going to go in there and he's not getting up from this next. Well, he didn't have to get up because he put you down twice. Like that was, and I had the conversation with Caleb. I had even told him just before even Wilder and Fury came to be. I thought if Wilder and Joshua were to fight, the same outcome would have happened. The same, because Joshua is a very complete boxer. An absolute complete boxer. And he's got knockout power for days. That man can fight and he can go the distance. So I think Joshua would definitely give Wilder a problem. But now you're looking at Tyson Fury, and you're looking at three heavyweights here that are, guys that can put you out, but each one of them has a certain weakness. It just nobody's really figured out Tyson Fury's just yet. The dude's basically a fucking zombie. He'll get up from anything. He has a chin. Like, he just gets up and keeps coming. For a guy being, the Gypsy King dude from England, he fights a lot like a Mexican. He for real does. He just keeps coming at you. Just keep it. But with his weight, the way he just leans on people, just tires them out, and then boom, breathing out your mouth, you get hit with a right, and you're on your back. The dude is just nobody's been able to figure him out just yet. I do hope Wilder has learned from that and has watched that tape over and over. And I hope that shit haunts him in his sleep for him to be able to actually learn to box and come back and fight. Because he's got to put up a better fucking display than he did that last time. Because that was just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. What was that, Matt Six? What do you think? First of all, what do you think this fight would actually? Do you think Wilder's learned a damn thing?
Nah, I think Wilder gonna come out there the same way. Come out there, he gonna beat this dude, and I don't think he's gonna get past like the 4th or 5th round.
I mean, I was gonna say 5th, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
so
I just feel like he's gonna go in really cocky. He's gonna either like let his hands down at the wrong moment, and he's gonna get caught. Like seriously, I just feel like he's gonna go in there too cocky and start swinging crazy, and he's gonna end up like putting his hands down, fucking getting clocked in the 5th round. And
so if he goes into it humble, understanding that he did get his ass whooped, like he needs to be a smarter fighter, and he still loses, his career will still go on. He'll still have good fights. If he makes it a good fight and still loses somehow, he'll still be able to put on good fights with top tier boxers. But if he goes into it like that 6 and 10 thing, goes into it cocky, like he did the first 2 fights, goes in wild, no technique, learned absolutely nothing. Okay, his career's done, bro.
Hey,
it's donezo, bro.
Hey, look,
there's no coming back from that.
The whole time y'all was talking, I'm just sitting here laughing, thinking like, yo, this man finna be the most humble person you've ever seen. My man finna come out to the ring with a priest collar. He gonna be out that bitch. He gonna have 3 nuns. He gonna have 3 nuns with him. Go just walk to the. Hi, my brothers.
That might be more disrespectful. That might just be worse than if he would have came out.
He coming that motherfucker because he from Alabama, so he gonna be like, "How you doing, ma'am? How you doing, sir? How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody? How's your family?" He's really like, bro. He's gonna have Kendrick Lamar humble playing very low at very low decibel. I'm telling you, he's gonna be out there humble. I promise you. You got an ass whooping like that? Ain't no way.
No.
Ain't
no way. Guys come off the mat, get whooped. The next round they come in cocky as hell. It does not matter. Sometimes your ego is just bigger than your loss.
And I don't think he one of those. My thing
I
is,
hope not.
My thing is,
we can hope not. But there's a lot of times that people just do come back that way. They just still cocky. They're just like, it was a slip up. It was
the only reason why I'm saying all of this is because we haven't seen him lose. It'd have been different if we saw him lose and he's still doing this same bullshit. Then I will be right on board with y'all in front of the boat, having them oars pumping. I promise. Like I will be with y'all. We haven't seen him lose. We only seen him tie. Right. And he's not been in that mindset. It was like, all right, I fucked up. You know what I mean? I got to get it together. So that's
this
why
is definitely a redemption fight.
And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. But honestly, it's going to like 1 round, 2 rounds will let me know very quickly how he's going to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I'll be able to be like, all right, yeah.
The entrance is going to tell me everything.
Yeah. That's why I say he's coming out.
The look on his face, how he honestly, how he presents himself is going to tell me everything. But the look on his face and that is going to tell me exactly the mindset that he's going into the fight. No, he's not going to go like that. No, I don't. No, I don't think he'll come in with his head held high like that. I think he's literally gonna. He has to come in focused. No nothing. Straight Mike Tyson gear if you have to. Generic as shit. Put on the robe. Put it up. Get your ass in the ring and let's go fight.
All right, one last thing. You can take this shit. One last thing, and you can take this shit. I promise you. So, do any of y'all follow him on Instagram?
Wilder?
Yeah.
No.
See, that's the problem. I'm telling you, after that ass whooping, my man has been in the wilderness saying motivational speeches. Yo, I'm telling you, my man been humble as a bitch. I follow him, bro. The Bronze Bomber. Go follow him. My man been humble, been a motherfucker. Hair been nicely kept. Humble. Humble fucking Frito pie, I promise you. That's all I got. You can have it, man. Hey. You had a few saying something.
Now I just think he gonna come out showboating. You figure everybody been locked up for like a year, ain't nothing really been going on. So he gonna come out here, fresh and thinking he's just the shit. He's gonna get that ass tapped.
Dude. That's gonna suck though, because that's gonna be a horrible way for him to go out. Like people are gonna his career up until that point to the first draw was nothing short of unbelievable. Every person he fought, he put the fuck out. Done. Nobody had ever done that up until that point. Not until 40 plus straight knockouts. Nobody's ever done that. So no, but only thing people are going to remember is the first time you were put on your ass and how you come back from that ass whooping. If you come back from that ass whooping, good head on your shoulders, get through it and have a great next few fights, people are going to remember him for that. But if he folds, people aren't going to remember the knockouts as much as they're going to remember the actual fall. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
he's got to learn, bro. I hope he does learn.
My boy was
see that fight.
My boy was up there looking like when you in health class and they put the drunk goggles on you and spin you around 3 times. My boy was looking crazy. Hey, my bad.
Hey, speaking of looking crazy, do we have an update on what Floyd looks like? Has he cleaned up at all?
Oh no, let me put it back up.
Has he cleaned up at all since the fiasco with Paul?
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is my favorite.
Oh God,
he looks so horrible.
This is my favorite picture in the whole fucking world. I'm not lying to you.
He's like, come on, man.
Hey, bro. Only thing I can say is he about to beat the shit out of that Paul boy.
I hope he does.
I hope so.
Bro, tell me why people are actually thinking. People are actually thinking just because of the weight difference that Paul has a chance.
No.
He just whooped Conor ass. What the fuck is wrong with them? He whooped Conor ass.
Paul outweighs Mayweather by like, I think 20 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. If not more than that, because Floyd's at what? His fighting weight is what? About 170, 175 comfortable in his prime?
I thought that nigga was $1.25.
Oh, he could be that too. He could be 145. I might be completely off.
Isn't he hella short too?
He like 5'2".
Yeah.
Damn, he's shorter than me.
And Paul is like over 200 pounds.
That's what I mean. Dog, I'm telling you right now, Floyd is
Matt Six, what'd you put?
Ribs, dog. He finna be beating the shit out of his ribs.
He'll look the same.
Matt Six, what did you just send? What did you just send?
That food still look the same.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, he sent the update of what Floyd Mayweather looks like currently. And he said, the only thing he did was put on a suit. That's it. That's all he did.
Throw that in the group chat. I'll put it on my background.
It is there. It's a video.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had a picture. I mean the Zoom chat.
Oh.
That's.
I'm gonna check it out.
He still looks so grimy for being so rich.
And that's why he don't give a shit.
Hey, that's the question though. Is he though?
Yes.
For taking this fight, is he? He will be after the fight, but is he going into it?
So I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this right now. Right? You get a rash. You fall in poison ivy. You get a rash. Do you let that rash continue for the next 3 months, or do you put chamomile lotion on that motherfucker? That is the point of fighting this boy. If you continue to let him grow,
it's not about the money.
Yeah, he
has to fucking wipe his ass with the money and be like, whatever. He just wants to shut him up. I think everybody's just freaking tired of Jake Paul.
And him and Nate Robinson like this. Him and Nate Robinson.
I'm looking at Mad Stick's face. I'm looking at Mad Stick's face and it's pissing me off because I know the mindset that he has right now going, it just takes one.
Yep.
It just takes one. I'm like, you asshole, because if Floyd gets put on his ass, bro, it is over. Right. Legacy, boom. We talked about this.
That's ridiculous if he gets laid out by Jake.
Hey, you never know. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, all it takes is one ball. All you got to do is get caught slipping one time, and it's a wrap.
Apparently Jake sparred with some of the Gronk brothers. Not Rob. He didn't spar with Rob, but some of the Gronk brothers he sparred with, and apparently he put them on their ass. I'm like, well, those aren't professional boxers. Those are the Gronk brothers. Those guys drink and have fun. they don't box. So what is that? People are like, oh, that's impressive. That's impressive. I'm like,
big ass drunk.
No. That's what I'm saying. He probably walked in there going, oh yeah, I'll step in the ring with you, bro. Let's go.
Every one of them people say, whoa, that's impressive. Go to your local bar and go to the biggest drunk dude. I bet you can knock his ass out too. Knock him out on the floor. Dude. Hey, but honestly, I'm glad this shit is happening. We had nothing to entertain us during this fucking period, and this shit is entertaining. I'm not lying to you. Boxing was boring as fuck for a long time. This Wilder fight was like the biggest thing. Wilder and fucking Gypsy King was like the biggest thing for a while. This shit was boring. This shit was boring as hell. I got motherfuckers talking about Muhammad Ali still. Like, dude, he been gone. Like, no disrespect to none of the Ali family or the Clay family. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, he's been removed from boxing so long, and y'all still talking about him. Like, it's so many people that y'all can talk about as of late. But it's
I think that goes to your point, though, on the way boxing has been the last 5 to 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Because people are still talking about guys in the past means that guys currently aren't bringing up enough spark to really put asses in the seats and stuff like that. But now, at least now in this time, in the last 2 years, there's been a good spur of fighters that have come out and been pretty damn dominant and are selling out arenas and pay-per-views. So we got, guys like Canelo. You got fucking all the heavyweights right now. You got Gypsy King, Wilder, Joshua. You got Lomachenko that we talked about before. Probably one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Like, you got a lot of fighters right now. Manny Pacquiao's about to fucking fight again. Like, are you kidding me? Dude,
that's a whole
Spence Jr. That's what I'm saying. Like, Spence Jr., you're fighting a 50-year-old man.
I need my album. They need to stop letting them fight. Give me my fucking album, man.
Like,
my album. I want to hear that shit.
Hey, but how fit is Pacquiao to where he thinks he can go toe-to-toe with Earl Spence Jr.? I don't understand this.
Oh,
50-year-old man go like, I can fight him. Let's go.
You acting like you ain't live in the Bay Area, bro. Like, you already know what time it is. These Asian folk are very in shape out here. Like, and they're very in shape, bro. They be out here walking and smoking a cigarette, bro. They are bro. This shit is counterproductive as fuck, and they in shape, bro. They be walking like 10 miles, be killing half a pack. This is not even no jokes. This is dead ass serious. I used to live by them motherfuckers for almost 10 years. I used to watch them every day, dog. Every day, lighting a cigarette, both of them together, married couple, walking the motherfucker, a whole nother separate couple, walking their kids and the dog. Bro, they be walking a lot, bro. They in shape. So for that mentality for the regular person that just going to regular work, come on, man, that's across the board. Man, he's a superstar.
These fights to me, though, look more of like two things. One, why? Why is Pacquiao even fighting, first of all? Two, this seems to be more of like a passing the torch type of fight. Like Earl Spence Jr., he's probably going to go in there and beat Pacquiao. Either goes the distance or worse. Because Spence Jr., that dude's a monster. That is a fucking monster in the ring. And Pacquiao is way past his prime. He's not what he was 10 years ago. So I think this is one of those at the end of the fight, it's kind of like Pacquiao. Yep, this is the guy that's basically going to come in for me now as I go off with my $100 million check back to the Philippines to give to the people, as the president of the country, basically. Like, this dude, Pacquiao, though, where does he rank on your top 10? Or does he even rank in your top 10? Pacquiao?
Is that
I
everybody?
don't know. Yeah, or anybody that you've known or seen or whatever, do you think Pacquiao would be considered the top 10 fighter of all time?
I mean, since ain't nobody saying
there's
nothing.
a lot of really good fighters, though. There really has been. You know?
I'm not the biggest boxing fan in the world. I just got into it like the last 7 years, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And well, prior to, you know, me being a kid and my brother having fight parties and shit, and I'm seeing that shit, but like, no, fuck no. And that's going back to me being a kid, sneaking watching that shit. Fuck no. Fuck no.
I've seen Mad Six, what do you think?
Shit.
Top 10?
Nah, not top 10. I give him probably about 25, 30.
I actually think that's fair.
I was thinking 20, so yeah.
That's probably fair.
Punches like this, motherfuckers. No,
punches and bunches.
Just like Ip Man. Just fucking.
No, I just thought of like the old school video games, you know, where they're like super stiff. Like the stock, what are the robots?
Yep.
Hey, I met Tommy Hearns in Vegas. He won, you know, old as shit. It was like 20. Yeah. I mean, I ain't saying like that, but I mean, it's been about 10 years. Like his body has made a major progression between when I met him and now. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Tommy Hearns.
Yeah, he old as shit. Yeah, I met him in Vegas. That shit was fucking dope. It was during Sugar Shane Mosley. I think it was one of his last fights in Vegas. I don't forget who the fuck he was fighting. It might have been Pacquiao, actually. But yeah, anyway, we was fucking walking the strip, like basically after the fight, it was like turn out and shit like that. And I saw him coming out of Caesar's Palace. Bro, we had to be like 50 yards away. I was like, yo, that's Tommy Hearns. They like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm like, all right, bet. They standing out front. So I'm like, yo, I'm going over there. Fuck the shit. I'm walk over there. Because the only thing in my mind, I'm replaying the whole episode of Martin. Like the whole thing in my head. So I know that's him. Like in my mind, I'm like, I know that's him. And I was right. I was 100% right. I walked up on him. My homeboy did the fucking Martin shit. My other homeboy took the picture, like trying to fucking punch him. I was just standing there like, just happy to be there. The inverse of Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Just happy to be there.
I want to go to one of these like big time fights over in Vegas. Like I hear like fight night in Vegas is big time. Yeah, like you got all big time players and everything like that there. Yeah, so that would be very interesting to go and witness. That is definitely a bucket list thing to go watch it. Either a UFC event or a boxing event or both. Like either one of them. Like that would be cool to go see. But like not just any card. Like it's got to be a good card. It's got to be worth the amount of money that's going to be spent on a fucking ticket to go to those goddamn events. And I mean, I guess segueing into football, the fucking Vegas Raiders, dude, their cheapest ticket in the nosebleeds is $990. $990 for nosebleeds, bro.
Who the fuck is going to want to go to a game? Here, I'm not going to pay that to see them there.
I mean, they're going to have a fucking nightclub in one of the end zones. Bro, I saw a meme going like, this is going to be the drink waiters and stuff like that. Every time Derek Carr throws it out of the back of the end zone and misses a receiver, the fucking waiters getting hit with footballs while they're taking drinks to customers and shit.
That might be
like they're about to have a full-on nightclub in their end zone while charging $1,000 for the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Like, and bro, $990, that's just the base rate. We're not even talking about tax. So you're probably talking about $1,100 with all the tax and everything afterwards. All the tax, the fees, all that shit. $1,100 to sit in the nosebleeds to watch a team that's probably not going to make playoffs.
Damn.
Oh, you think otherwise?
No, I'm saying you just major salty because you know you ain't making the playoffs. You salty.
Am I wrong?
You Morton's special.
Am I wrong?
No, but that's a given.
I don't know, bro. Oh.
You can give him polish a turd is still a turd.
True that. I'm looking at a golden one right now. What are you talking about?
Hey, it's still sitting there smelling like shit. All right, that's just the main point of it. It doesn't matter.
I tell you, no matter what jeans you put on, you know what I'm saying? It could be Jordache. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Jen, one thing that you need to know, he's a Bucks fan. He's a Tampa Bay Bucks fan. So he's been talking the absolute most shit pretty much since Brady showed up in Tampa.
No,
he's been talking the most mess. Sometimes the most outlandish shit. And you know what the worst part about this whole group that we got here? Fucking this guy, or you might see it at this guy or what? This guy pointing at Mad Six right here is a fucking Cowboys fan. How the hell did I let a Cowboys fan onto the show? I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I don't know why.
The other day, their whole thing started because one of the guys at work is a Cowboys fan and the other two are Raiders fan. Obviously, I'm the 49er fan, right? So one's already talking smack. I'm like, dude, your team
get my back up, boys.
What are you talking smack for? And then the other guy's like, yeah, your team left you. And I was like, wait, who do you go for? He's like, the Cowboys. And I was like, oh, man, you guys wear skirts. And he's like, oh, so do you guys. I was like, but we're known for that in the Bay Area. You ain't. I was like, just saying. Just saying.
Oh, Message has none. He's hurt right now. He's like, oh, no, that's fucked up.
Hey, can I take it for both of us, Message? Just a little bit? Yeah. All right, cool. First, Jen, don't let him sway and make it seem like y'all the victims. I'm just going to let him know. He talks the most shit. When I'm telling you, before Dak got hurt, the man was on Mastics.
Oh, no, but Josh knows. I'll talk about my own team, though. No, Josh knows when we suck, I'll say we suck.
But here's the thing.
Kaepernick was on the team, and I knew we were going to lose that season, that last one, and I was like, no. And people were like, you're a 49er fan. I was like, I don't care. But if you look at it, he sucked all year long. I don't even know how we got this far. We ain't going to make it.
Okay, so let's rewind.
So
I feel that, and I respect it. I respect that.
No, you don't. I've been saying the same fucking thing. Let's rewind. I've been saying the same fucking thing. You don't respect me. Shut up.
No. Let's rewind. Let's rewind because we had you. We had you in the situation
because he knows you're full of shit right now.
No, I'm not because I'm not done. We had you in the situation where a Hall of Famer was on your fucking head, dude. Marshall Faulk was shitting on you for being a Niner fan. He thrashed you. He thrashed you, and you were like,
bucket list, check. Marshall Faulk fucking roasted me on my own fucking show. I love it. I will take it. I don't even care.
So my thing is, you had nothing. You had nothing to support your Niners. You had no argument to support
at that point.
So, and I was talking shit when I had Jameis. That's a fact.
You were.
I was talking shit.
You were.
The moment I started talking shit about the Niners is when I think it was the last year or the year before last, a Candlestick, when the Bucks came up there and we beat y'all 21-0. And I
Candlestick, wait. Candlestick's been years.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I've been out in Cali for dumb long. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on. You're talking about a game that happened fucking almost 10 years ago, bro.
It was over 10 years ago. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the moment I started like talking shit about the Niners, because it was rightfully so. We both were mediocre as fuck, so it was not like I'm trying to bash on somebody that's beneath me.
I mean, that's when I started bashing the freaking Raiders too, because that's when they really started singing. They just never got good after that.
Everybody who's been watching or listening knows where my hatred stems from. My stepfather definitely passed that down on to me for sure. Yeah, Kane knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm laughing at that because I'm going to ask you one question so you can go ahead and let your 49er backup know. What team are you rooting for this year, Josh?
I'm rooting for Chicago, too. Yep, I'm rooting for Chicago. Why? I'm going to tell you why. I've been telling them why. Anybody who's been paying attention knows that And people have been people were trying to get up to 3 for Trey Lance and everything. We had to do it. We had to give up that much to get Trey Lance at number 3. I think it's bullshit. We did not need to give that much to get Trey Lance. We could have stayed at 12 and still been able to get him because Fields went at 11. If we would have got Fields, then I would have been like, okay, this guy's a more ready now. I think he has, Trey Lance is younger and he probably has a good high ceiling now because he's got Kyle Shanahan and he's going to learn under Jimmy more of the offense and be able to get shit around him. But I'm not mad at the pick. I'm mad at the fact that we gave up that much for that pick when we didn't need to. We gave up 3 first-round picks for the next 3 years. That's way too goddamn much for somebody we could have waited for. That's my whole thing. Do I think the guy can be good? Yes. But we didn't need to go that much. So that's why I said I was going to go for Chicago because I'm trying to back up the fact that I think Justin Fields is going to be the better quarterback. That's why. I didn't shy away from it, did I, asshole? You were trying to set me up. You were trying to go, well, who are you going for now? I tell you straight up, fucking the Chicago Bears.
No, I was letting your monologue go with the violin in the background.
This fucking guy.
Fuck. Pardon the fuck, dude.
Hey, Mad Six went for the Jets last year.
And I'm cool with that because the Jets was the worst team in the league at the time. They had not won a game, and he was like, all right, Dak just got hurt. I'm going for the Jets.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Who is the worst team in football right now?
The Niners?
Honestly, shut up. No, they're not. On all honesty, who would be considered the worst team in the NFL right now?
Detroit Lions.
Detroit? Okay.
I think so.
Fuck. Hey, man, you're making it difficult. I do not want to root for
You got nothing. You got nothing. The Detroit Lions, they got shit. You was looking for out. You got an easy schedule. A head coach that got fucking Eminem traits. Fucking B Rabbit ass dude. Fucking
calling him B Rabbit for a long fucking time, but not realizing that the ending of that movie was in B Rabbit's favor. So
word. So Kyle Shanahan gonna make the Hall of Fame.
Not gonna win a Super Bowl, but he'll make the Hall of Fame.
He'll make the Hall of Fame. He's gonna be a damn good coach. Coach the MVP.
You're a dick.
Hey, bro, I'm just trying to get you to understand, dog. The Niners, y'all team has a legacy in the 90s. Yep. That shit gone, son. It's
80s.
2021. That shit is well removed.
80s and 90s.
Choke artists. From 2000 to now, y'all are choke
artists. But the point is we've made it. We at least made it to the playoffs and stuff. And that's what I'm saying. We've at least gotten to the goddamn Super Bowl.
Don't you say the same thing when your team makes it and fucking loses?
Nope, because so here's the thing. He
can't say it because his team is won both of the Super Bowls.
Because the previous year, when I had Jameis, when we first started the show, I told him, I said, as soon as we lose Jameis and get a decent quarterback, we're to the playoffs. We got the fucking GOAT and we went to the Super Bowl. And I kept telling him when we lost to the Saints, he was clowning me, both of them clowning me. We lost to the Saints both times, clowning me, lost to the Bears, clowning me. I fucking snapped when we lost to the Chiefs. I went off on Byron Leftwich. I'm a realist on my team. I'm very honest about my team. I know where I hold.
You literally went on a 45-minute rant.
Bro, I was so mad.
That episode.
Oh man.
That episode was predominantly K going off on him. I'll back that up. Like it was.
But after that, after my rant, and after they lost, and after Tyreek did that backflip, we didn't lose the game. So, yeah.
And you now have
I got all the fucking gems in my gauntlet, fam. I got all the gems in my gauntlet because you sat there and was trying to tell me that, the Bucks ain't shit because y'all got Brady, you still gonna lose. You got all this, you got that. I said the only thing suspect on my defense is our DBs because they're young. Antoine Winfield Jr. came in and played like a fucking dog. Whitehead played like a dog. Charlton Davis played like a fucking dog. We had a bunch of guys step the fuck up in moments. But at the same exact time, the same linebackers and defensive linemen that I called out in the beginning of the season played exactly how I said they were going to do. The only problem was we lost Vita. That was the only person I called that wasn't good.
And he came back just in time to be able to.
Back and was thrashing Aaron Rodgers. Had him seeing ghosts. Kids saw ghosts for real.
It was
no.
It was dude. Like that's the thing though. I don't deny the fact that the Bucs are going to be fucking good as long as Tom Brady literally wants to play football until he's 50, 55. Fuck the whole TB12 treatment. That's literally the fountain of youth. I don't know what the hell it is, but this dude's literally going to play until he literally drops dead. They're going to have to fucking drag him off the field, and he's still going to be winning playoff games and possibly Super Bowls. So as long as he's playing, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a shot at making the Super Bowl, if not winning the Super Bowl every time.
It's going to be after that too, because here's why. Here's why. The same reason
I know
why Jimmy G ended up the starter for y'all team is the same reason why I believe. This shit gonna hurt me saying it. I believe Blaine Gabbert might turn out to be a good quarterback.
No, that's not who I thought. No.
Motherfucker.
No.
Kyle Trask.
No.
Kyle Trask for sure.
No.
Kyle Trask.
Hell no.
But
no.
I feel like Blaine Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert? You just got Kyle Trask in the second round. Did you forgot about that?
Nope. Didn't.
Okay.
Do you know what Kyle Trask
Blaine Gabbert.
Do you know what Kyle Trask problems are?
Let me guess. He came from Florida?
Yeah. You know what his problems were as quarterback? That's why you play Blaine Gabbert first. You let Blaine Gabbert go out there and shit the fucking bed. I believe Kyle Trask is the new age version of fucking Fitzmagic. Sorry, I said it first. I'm sorry I said it first. Yeah.
He's going to be a guy that travels to different teams, win you 8 games, and just ride off into the sunset.
Hey, I'm telling you. Well, not in the sunset. He in Washington right now. He's starting quarterback in Washington.
Dude, he might be the guy that ends up playing for all 32 teams.
That's cool. That's my
like, he might be that guy.
I think he got the best fanfare in Tampa. We embraced him when he was out there balling. We embraced him.
I think Ryan Fitzpatrick is a very likable guy that everybody can kind of rally behind. He's that type of guy.
I think it's not the team. I mean, the city and the fans. That's who I feel like they made it enjoyable for him. But that's neither here nor there.
Matt 6. What's your predictions on your Cowboys this year?
Playoffs.
Who cares? Tim Tebow signed with the goddamn Jags.
Now we'll at least
what the fuck?
We'll win our division to make the playoffs.
You think so? No, I think so. Maybe. Wild card? Did you say wild card?
Nah, I said we'll win our division. Yeah.
You might make that 7 seed.
Nah. We'll win a division this year. You just watch.
Matt, you know the defense you're playing against in Washington, right? You know that's a top 5 defense, right?
They literally taking all my fucking points. I've been saying that shit the whole time. Like,
because I got to further make this point because you you don't have a running back at all. You've got one wide receiver and one that shows up whenever he feels like it. And even with Micah Parsons, who you guys you literally drafted your whole draft this year was defense. So obviously you had to make the steps for that. But until those guys grow into that part, as long as you have McCarthy as your head coach, you will not. You're not going to make it to the playoffs.
I was going to say something more riveting.
What'd you think I was going to say?
I thought you was going to say something more matter of fact. He beat around the goddamn bush. Hey, look. The fact of the matter is, y'all pay the boy that can't fucking get you over the hump. I don't give a damn about what y'all talking about in Cowboy Nation. Y'all should know better than motherfucker damn well. Dak ain't did shit since his rookie year, man. It's 4 years of bullshit out in between his rookie year. Y'all went 13-3. Congratulations. After that, you ain't did shit. You went 8-8. And then you just went 7-9 or what? 6-10. Like, come on, bro. Y'all ain't finna win shit. And the fucking like, bro, y'all really sleep on the Eagles, dog. You seriously think y'all finna fucking stop Jalen? And he almost beat y'all with nobody. He had nobody in Philly, bro, and they almost beat y'all. Y'all ain't being real with your lives, man.
Hey, my wife's gonna hate me for this one.
I agree.
The Eagles ain't winning nothing with Jalen Hurts as their quarterback. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it right now. Sorry.
And you think you're gonna win something with Jimmy G or Lance? Man, look.
I'm not talking about my team. I'm talking about that team.
I wish I had that fucking picture. Did y'all see that fucking video of the girl saying that she don't wash her body? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. It's a lot of nasty people out here, fam. The girl said she get in the shower, she wash her head, she wash her face, turn the water off. she let the soap run down the body. And, yo, the very next clip, it said Cake has left the chat. And, yo, I was fucking crying. Oh, very next clip, Cake has left the chat. I would have left that shit, too. Cake.
That's like that TikTok that's going around with the one that's like, oh, there he is. There's the guy that won't open up his butt cheeks to let the water run down his butt crack. I'm like,
what the fuck is going on the internet?
I feel like mine was a lot.
What is the internet producing right now?
You brought it up. There's the guy virgin.
Hey, it is
I'm
shit.
Just saying,
hey, it is shit like
ways.
that. It is shit like that makes me want to think maybe there should be a little bit of regulation on what the fuck goes on. Like, holy shit. What do people have? What do people have to do in their spare time?
Keep the floodgates open because them same motherfuckers that look at those videos, if you take them off the internet, they're going to be shooting them all up. Oh, let them have their little weird fucking fetish videos, man.
Hey. You can't say that.
You already know what time it is. Whatever happens in your yard is in your yard. You know that, Josh. Don't do that. Whatever is in your yard, it's in your yard. It's not my yard. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh no.
Hey man.
No.
Being a realist, and I feel like this is a major step for all of us.
This is a major step for all of us.
Everybody wash your bodies, please.
We got to make aware. We got to put awareness to this.
Use soap and water.
Let them keep making content.
Your body entirely. Like, please wash your body entirely. You know what I'm saying? From the crown of your head to the sole of your feet, fam. You can't go out here walk around with black fucking spots on your feet, man.
Twice in the crack at this point. If she's gone that long, you might need a double, maybe even a triple wash going.
I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. When that video went viral, everybody that's in her belt notch, whew, I know they hit. Can I make an appointment, please? I'm sorry.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You.
No.
What everyone is
wilding right now. You're fucking crazy right now. He came today with a mission that he's like, you know what? What am I going to say today?
No, I told you
that could potentially.
I came with a whole bunch of old shit.
Get the show flagged.
I
didn't say anything offensive.
Oh no. Okay, no.
Bro,
hey, keep letting them make content. Otherwise, they become.
Bro, both of you fellas are married or soon to be married. You know what I'm saying? And your long time ago. I know if you'd have heard the same shit, you'd have. Hey, now. hey, like, come on. You would make that call. Like, that's just, I feel like that's just a realist thing.
Hey, real like, shit though, okay, that was fucking like, hilarious.
Whoever your partner may be, you feel me? Like, bro, you some shit like that, you would make that call.
That was fucking hilarious.
Well, you shower with them before.
Nasty. Absolutely nasty. But so again, Tebow's with the Jags. And his jersey pretty much became an instant hit overnight. Became the league's best-selling jersey overnight. For a 1 year, what was it, about $950K, something like that, to play tight end. Now he's wearing the 8.5. He's in good shape. He's been playing baseball and stuff. He's been keeping active.
I wouldn't have wore 85.
I mean, if he's going to play tight end, I'm sure he was like, if I'm going to play tight end, I might as well wear the 8.5.
Aaron Hernandez had 85. I personally wouldn't have chose that. I know it's not right, and it's fucked.
Hernandez at 8.1.
I thought he had 85 in college.
Well, 81.
I'm just all the way wrong, and I apologize. Equal time joking.
He's like, that's the wrong jersey to wear, especially. Don't do that, Tim Tebow.
Yeah. I was wrong.
You're a man of God. You cannot be wearing that number.
Hey, he could have went worse. He could have won 13 like Matt Light.
But do you think, I mean, so Kay thinks he's going to be like a Taysom Hill. And I think that would be the best situation for him to be something like a Taysom Hill. He should have did that long before, but I don't think. So was it the fact that his ego didn't want to let him move to a different position, or did coaches at that time not really have the idea of how to use Tim Tebow the right way until like a guy like Taysom Hill came around?
No, people just was off on Tebow. When Tebow got drafted, people like his arm motion is not fully rotating. He's throwing basically sidearm. He's doing all of this. And Tim Tebow got 2 national championship rings, bro.
Like, and he went 20 for 20 in a Heisman.
Bro, stop playing with this man. With the youngest Heisman winner ever until Lamar. Like, why would you, like, the man had to throw the damn ball. He didn't run every play. You know what I mean?
That Heisman year, he threw for 20 touchdowns and ran for 20 touchdowns.
And that's what I'm saying too. Like, that's the problem. And then when he went to the league, he beat the team that I got up right now. And I'm glad that's why you brought that up. That's why I put this picture up. He beat the Steelers when the Steelers actually mattered. After that, it's like, yeah, I would trade Tebow for Peyton. I'm an advocate for Tebow right now, but I would trade Tebow for Peyton too. I would get Tebow the fuck out of there for Peyton Manning. I don't give a damn if your neck just got fused together with a fucking blowtorch. I'm getting Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do whatever. I'm getting Peyton Manning. So I don't mind that, but it's very unfair what the league did to him after that. It's like, come on, bro. You knew dysfunctional ass Rex Ryan program up there in the New Jersey Jets wasn't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you knew when he went to Bill Belichick, he wasn't never gonna get a chance with Tom Brady there. You knew when he went to the fucking Eagles, Michael Vick was there. He wasn't gonna get a chance. Like, they keep trying to make it seem like Tim Tebow did something to where, it's like, bro, look at the opportunities you gave this man. Peyton Manning, Michael Vick, and fucking Tom Brady.
Here's the thing that turned people. I think this is the main factor that turned people off about Tim Tebow. He wasn't the typical flashy quarterback that was going to throw for 300, 400, sometimes 500 yards per game, multiple touchdowns. You know, have 4,000 yards at the end of the season, even 3,000 yards. Tim Tebow was the guy. He wasn't going to wow you with the stats. Okay, you and I talked about this off before. He wasn't going to wow you with the stats really ever. There were games where he threw for under 100 yards. But he found a way to win.
But
he won. The game was always in the Broncos' favor, like what happened with the Steelers. Fucking slant route to Demarius Thomas, gone. Who would have thought Tim Tebow? Oh, everyone was challenging the arm. He couldn't do it, couldn't deliver, get right down the fucking center of the field to send the Pittsburgh Steelers home.
Hey,
he found a way to win.
Like, what is y'all opinion of Trent Dilfer?
Trent Dilfer?
Yeah, like as a player.
He's a glorified backup quarterback that happened to just have a good fucking top 5 defense all time playing for him. And he had a coach that knew exactly what the other team was going to run in the Super Bowl. You even had John Lynch on the sideline going, Coach, they're running fucking everything that we went over.
We didn't have Dilfer. We didn't have Dilfer.
Oh, for the Ravens? Oh, Dilfer was right. You guys had Bradshaw. Sorry. Yeah, Bradshaw. He was also a glorified backup.
They both was
But Dilfer for the Ravens, the 2000 Ravens? Ray Lewis? Ed Reed? Bro.
That's the only reason why I brought that up.
And that defense won that Super Bowl, by the way.
Both teams. So here's my thing. Tim Tebow had a hard time finding a job. I understand the whole. Right now, the country's going crazy because it's like Kaepernick should have got a job. He's better than fucking Tebow. I agree.
I have a thing on that, but
I agree. But at the same time, bro, it's like that shit a business. You know what I'm saying? You work at a warehouse. They give you severance pay. They're not gonna try to bring you back like that, bro, unless they really fucking need you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the NFL is a business. It's entertainment. I'm like, Cap does deserve a job. I've been advocating for the man in Tampa when we had Jameis. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted him. I wanted him. I wanted Tua Tagovailoa. Oh, how the fuck you say that dude's name? You know what I'm saying? I wanted all of these players because I felt like we needed that, but we got Brady. But I feel like
so I have a thing on Cap real quick.
Oh yeah.
And Matt Six, you let me know if you agree with this or not when it comes to Cap. Should he even come back or even try to come back to the league? I don't think he should. Here's why. Let's say some team does give him a contract or an opportunity to come back, right? Desperate need, injuries, whatever the fucking situation may come, a team signs Kaepernick. And he comes in and just shits the bed. Throwing picks, just losing situations, just not playing good football. That gives coaches, GMs, whoever it was that had to do with him basically getting blackballed at the time, because really at that time, early in the whole thing, that's what had happened. But now, all this time later, if he goes in and screws up, that gives the NFL basically the excuse going, that's why we didn't sign him. Nothing to do with anything else. That's the reason why we didn't sign him. We didn't sign him because of him taking a knee or anything else. We signed him because he played like this. That gives them excuse to say that and kind of just gives the whole thing of, oh, maybe Cap shouldn't have came back. If he just stays away from it, it always leaves that what if scenario in people's heads. And I think it's better to them leave it that way than for him to actually come back. I mean, he could always come back and light it up. There's always that possibility too. But with the time off that he's had, is it worth really kind of challenging that? Do you think he should come back, or do you think he should just stay away?
I mean, at this point, it's been years. Like, he should have been and came back. Like, there's no doubt about it. He should have been came back. And that, to me, it never had nothing to do with the way he played. It was all because he took a stand for some of that. Nothing to do with the way he played, because there's some whack-ass quarterbacks that he should have been playing on them teams, but
absolutely
out of the league. So
I agree. That's what I'm saying. The early on at the time, that was absolutely the case. He was getting blackballed because of that shit. Like, that was the only reason. It wasn't that he wasn't good enough, but I'm talking about coming back now. Like, I don't know, man. I think he should stay away especially
as
at
much
this
as
point.
I hated Kaepernick personally, like, I just didn't like him. I mean, if he came back, that's his own thing. But I feel like he'll never even get a fair chance anyways because of kind of that mindset. And not saying that you have the wrong mindset, obviously. It's just like a lot of people have that mindset. So it's either going to make him or break him. And the thing is, it is a big risk on his own end, but it can put him potentially back on a good track. I mean, hopefully, and if he does come back, maybe he's more of a team player instead of just trying to go against the coach and not doing team things. You know, it's not all about you. Sometimes you got to work.
He was
together.
having locker room problems at some
He
point
really
before
was,
this whole
though.
thing. He was
That's a
having
lot
locker
of what
room
was
problems.
going on too. He wasn't.
Him and Alden Smith were fighting each other over a girl, bro. They're fighting each other over like a different girlfriend or whatever.
Man, you really don't understand how much I know about the 49ers locker room. Oh, boy.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
But it's just like there was not like if he's more team oriented and he's gonna go in with like a good mentality, then he can probably get far if somebody gives him a real chance. Period. Because he wasn't a horrible player, just the cockiness really got to him, and then he was stepping out on himself and then thinking it was a me. It's like when you look at Peyton Manning, you look at the way he played, it was never me. It was always like a team thing, and he would work with the coach more than what he was doing going against hardball.
Peyton Manning was so good that the coaches and everyone literally had to play around him. They had to get used to the way he played. The way he was literally that guy. He was that type of quarterback, and I'm sure if Tom Brady would have been successful with another team other than the Patriots and Bill Belichick, the whole Patriot way thing about it, like let's say he would have started with the Bucs or started with somebody else and won that many championships, he would be the quarterback to have a say in the transactions and people that came and gone, when it came to personnel, because Peyton had that power. Peyton Manning had the power to get whatever basically that he wanted. Honestly, he did.
This man resurrected AB. He resurrected AB, man. Resurrect AB.
Did he?
AB hit. Yo,
he's still in trouble.
He a fucking bike at a damn security guard, man.
He's still in trouble though.
Oh, come!
He can't stay out of trouble.
AB, bro, he resurrected AB, bro. AB just
Why? Because he threw him a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Big fucking whoop-de-doo, man.
Man got He got 8 games. He got 8 games, and he got his catching bonus, and he got his touchdown bonus, and the man got bonuses won the playoffs. And
did Mike Evans get a touchdown
in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No, but Mike Evans also got 1,000 yards. Mike Evans is
Chris Godwin
to do that for 7 straight years. So
did Chris Godwin get a touchdown in the Super Bowl?
Can we get to your point? Did we win the Super Bowl or not?
None of the guys who had basically got you there got any touchdown love in the Super Bowl. It was all of Tom Brady's boys.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you a question. Did Pat Mahomes score on y'all? Did Pat Mahomes come back from down 10 points on y'all? Because I don't know what the fuck Pat Mahomes' touchdown looked like in the Super Bowl. I don't know what it looked like. I don't know what it feel like.
Your defense and your offense are 2 completely different things.
Hey, I know that.
Hey, I've always given you credit that defense is pretty
shit on the glass window. We both rubbing shit on the glass window, except I'm doing wax on, wax off, and you doing verticals, bro. I'm just trying to get you to understand. Look, your defense was fully healthy, and you let Pat Mahomes score. My defense had to make Pat Mahomes lay down like Manny Pacquiao and Nate Robinson to throw passes, and he hit people in the face mask.
But here's the reason why that was effective. You had Leonard Fournette. You had Leonard Fournette running everybody the fuck over.
I think you said Devin White wrong. The fuck?
No. I'm saying the reason why the defense was so effective is because the offensive run game, which is what the 49ers didn't end up doing. Remember, we talked about had they ran the ball, defense would have had more time to rest up other than having to go back out on the field. That's fucking 57 seconds after each one of the drives. Had they had more time to actually rest up, they were dominating Patrick Mahomes that whole game up until that point in the game.
I think you said
that's what you guys did. Your defense dominated Patrick Mahomes, but your offense was smart enough to utilize the run game to the point where it gave your defense time to get their shit together, to get their breath, to be effective on the next drive that they went out. And that's how they won the game. That's what the 49ers should have done, but what you guys did effectively. I'm giving you the credit here.
No, because
what you guys did correctly.
You read that game all wrong. That was complete defensive domination. It had nothing to do about game management. Like, it wasn't game management that affected us on that. That's what I'm saying.
That
like,
sticks help me.
You're putting acute game management, and I'm trying to get you to understand it wasn't that. Pat was driving the ball. Pat was moving the ball. My offense had time to rest. Like, you got to really rewatch that damn Super Bowl. Pat was moving the ball. He was doing the best he could. He was running for first downs. He was doing what he could. You're making it seem like we getting 3 and outs, and then the offense just managing the game. And then,
I'm not saying you were getting 3 and outs the whole time. What I'm saying is your offense was being able to manage the clock enough to where your defense would come out and be effective every single time to give your offense the ball to give them the chance to score, which they did the entire time. Your defense dominated the game in the fact that they kept giving the offense the football and a chance to score. Obviously, that's what I'm saying. The defense obviously won the game, but the offense played a part in it in the fact that they managed the clock well enough with the run game with Leonard Fournette, tiring out their defense while giving your defense the ability to rest up and come and play effectively in the next drive. That's what I'm trying. Obviously, your defense dominated, but the offense plays a small part in how that goes down, how that effectively happens.
I don't even think we led with time of possession that game. Like, I'll be honest with you, bro. I get what you're trying to say ultimately, but I'm telling you, like, I don't think so, bro. I feel like Pat was just like everybody on his team saw ghosts. Them boys got scared, even down to Tyreek. Like, bro, y'all got scared. Tyreek from Georgia, like, he knows that weather. Like, yo, don't, like, that was a crazy ass Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? As far as like one-sided, like that shit was very one-sided. But I don't know, bro. It don't matter. I'm gonna be honest with you. It don't matter. Ultimately, we won. Brady looked like this. He got 7. And the Niners let that boy come back. And y'all gonna make playoffs. They did. No, y'all not.
There's no way.
You're not.
There's no way you can honestly believe that we're not going to make a playoff.
I can believe every bit of that. You want to know why? Because the Arizona Cardinals are our team. The Seattle Seahawks are our team. And those are 2 teams that are going to take that spot.
But you keep forgetting the way the playoff format is set. That 4 teams from the same division can make the playoffs now.
I understand that. You're just giving your division too much credit. You're not hearing shit I'm saying. It's going to be 2.
Proving the number 1 division in football right now.
Who?
Pro Football Focus, ESPN, everybody. The NFC West is the toughest fucking division in football.
Who?
If you can come out of the NFC West, you have a legit shot.
They're giving y'all 2019 credit. They trying to make it seem like, oh, all of these players that was there, they got hurt. They're coming back now. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? All right, y'all slowly and surely came back and they did what? Y'all went 6-10. I get what you're saying, but you got a lot
I'm not even talking about you're talking about I'm talking about the whole division as a whole. With Arizona, you just said Arizona is a team. You're right. They're a fucking team. The Rams are a team now. They're probably better with Stafford than they were with Goff.
I'm glad you mentioned them. That means y'all 4th because I said the Seahawks with Russell Wilson.
Whether it's 4 making the playoffs or winning the division, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We still have a higher chance at making it. But I still think
I think the Cowboys
able to make the playoffs. No problem.
The Cowboys go play for y'all. Cowboys go play for y'all. And both of y'all going to be at the crib.
That's 6. I don't even want to hear it. That's 6. I don't need. Don't even put the smile on your face. Like, just
convince me.
No,
convince me because I don't see shit. I don't see y'all did anything.
Oh my god!
Y'all get Julio. Y'all get Julio. I'm with you. Y'all going to the goddamn.
Hey,
y'all get Julio. Y'all doing it. But until
speaking of Julio, who does he go to? Who would he be the best fit for other than the Niners? Obviously, with the 49ers, let's just move them out of the way because we know the relationship with Shanahan and everything else like that. that's obviously scheme-wise the best fit for him. But we're talking people like he's showing interest of maybe going to fucking New England.
Oh yeah, that's all.
To go play with Cam. Yeah. If he goes to, bro, and the Patriots are seriously talking about
Cam
making that trade.
Oh, Cam.
Bro, if he goes to the fucking Patriots, I'm gonna be upset.
He goes to the Patriots. All hopes are over, bro. All hope is lost.
I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Mad Six might become a Patriots fan if Julio goes.
Oh, you gonna try to bandwagon?
He's gonna hop off the Jets train and go, "Hey, Julio's over there."
Why you throwing shots at him? Because I said the Cowboys gonna make the playoffs before y'all. He ain't even say shit.
Because I can't let his fucking ego get that big,
bro.
I gotta counterbalance it.
The writing is on the wall, man.
We beat the Niners last year, didn't we?
So what's your point?
Exactly. Yeah. So.
That boy CeeDee Lamb ran a goddamn carry. That boy ran a carry turn back on y'all sorry ass, man.
And Madsen fucking came off the top rope on that one. God damn.
No. Killed it right there.
He said, "Yeah, worst record. I don't give a fuck. Did we beat you guys?" Yeah. Like,
hey,
I'm
Jerry Lolo over here. Oh my God!
That's exactly why it's kind of hard to talk. It's like, nah, because he's gonna bring that back every fucking time we start talking about him. He's gonna bring up that goddamn. He's gonna bring up that damn midseason win. I knew it the day that they lost to him too. I was like, fuck, I'm never gonna hear the end of this until the next time we play them.
And I look at it like, we got the same amount of rings. So we just as sorry as y'all. Y'all just as sorry as us. No matter how many times y'all been to the Super Bowl, we still got the same amount of rings. So it don't make a difference.
Hey, calm down, 2 rings. Let's get there first. Let's get there first.
Holla at me when you get a ring this decade, my boy.
Hey.
I got a ring last decade and this decade, man. I ain't trying
there will at least be one Super Bowl in my lifetime. At least one.
Y'all been to 2 and you lost. You lost. You
even if it comes down to the day I am on my deathbed and I'm watching the Super Bowl and they win and I can die happy, that'll be fine. Even if it comes down to the last day in my lifetime, they will win at least one.
That's a prayer if I ain't never heard one. That's a whole
prayer and a fucking half, bro. It's a prayer and a half, bro.
You know, that was horrid.
Hey,
you make our team sound even worse than what we are right now.
My stepdad used to say that shit about the San Francisco Giants. We're never going to win a title in our lifetime. Never going to win a title. They won 3. So I figured if I keep saying the same shit, fuck. You know, maybe they won't. Hopefully they'll get one.
This man using reverse psychology with the universe. Oh!
Send them out, Send them out, Josh. Send them out.
Hey, football players can be superstitious, bro. You know, you've seen some shit. You've seen the locker room with some players, bro.
Hey,
superstitious motherfuckers are there.
My only superstition is I gotta eat mustard before each game for cramps.
Well, it's a thing. Each player has a thing before every game or before every season.
Just staring.
No,
he's looking at something. Yeah, what are you watching?
He's searching some
shit.
Are
you actually watching? How can you watch baseball?
I know the game over now. The Giants lost.
But I'm
actually watching the UFC fight as we have been recording.
Oh,
that's why a couple times you see me be like. My face is shaking to the UFC.
Hey, these guys can vouch for me. I'm normally in the car driving. I'd say about 95% of the episodes I've been driving somewhere.
Facts.
So
always in his car.
My starter went out. So I'm waiting on the part. That's really it. That's the only thing. My starter went out.
Oh man.
I got a car for $400, bro. What do you think? Like, come on.
Tap it with the wrench. Cap it with the
You gotta
I want to, but I was just like, nah, I'm gonna just replace it because I was already thinking about fixing the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to, restore it or whatever the fuck. So why not?
Terrible.
You gonna do it yourself or pay for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it myself. I've had a few things, you know what I'm saying, them they do because I didn't have time. Because as they can tell, I was road running. You know what I mean? Like I was constantly doing shit, trying to, make my life better. But now I got free time. I'm gonna do this shit myself, especially because I have no transportation. So might as well just go in this part to come
Hey,
in.
I'm glad you're chipper about it at least.
Oh no, I was mad as fuck.
Oh, I know.
Like I'm over it now.
Yeah,
I would be too.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the weight.
But going back to it real quick. Mad Six, real quick. Does Tebow make it out of camp? Does he finish the year with the Jags, or does he have a productive season at all? Mad Six, what do you think of Tebow with Jacksonville?
I think he'll play the whole year. I don't think he's just gonna be mediocre. He ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. He's just a highlight right now because he's back, and he just gonna fade away into the sunset like he did before.
Okay, same.
No, I got a question for Mad Six before we move on. How do you think Dak Prescott's gonna do?
Prescott ready. We ready.
He's ready off a major injury, but Tim Tebow coming off MLB field is not.
Nah. Dak ready.
Your offensive line better be fucking ready.
We ready?
Your offensive line better be ready. That's all.
A lot of injuries there as well.
I just worry about week one. That's all you got to worry about. You just worry about week one.
Oh, okay.
I heard that.
Worried about week one. Yeah, and then week two happens, and some more injuries happen. Then week three happens, and some more injuries happen. That's when you end up rooting for another team like the Jets.
And that is right.
That's when that type of shit happens.
That is right there is how you lost 34 players last season. Talking shit before the year. That's how you lost 34 players last season.
Bro, we lost more than anybody in the dude. Everybody lost hella players. We lost more than any fucking team. Some combined. Like it was pretty damn bad. You remember body bag week? Hella star players went down that week. What was it, week 2, week 3? When McCaffrey went down. Who else went down that day? I think Bosa went down. Thomas went down. Bro, they were Saquon went down that day too.
Are you fucking serious?
Yo. Body bag week. This whole year was full.
Another reason why the Niners won't make the playoffs, the Giants.
The New York Giants?
The New York football Giants. You better go look at their fucking goddamn free agency and draft, bro. You better go check that shit out. Them boys is a lot better now.
I don't think Mad Six cares. The same division for him. What do you think about the Giants, Mad Six? Not a problem? Nothing? Nothing? Oh, bro, I hope if the Giants whoop on y'all, that's gonna be the funniest thing in the world.
Yo,
that's gonna be the funniest thing in the world.
I hope two things. First hope, before I get to my Tebow take, I hope Dak Prescott throws over 200 yards before they get their ass blowed the fuck out. And my second
hope an injury? Goddamn.
No, bro. I said I hope he throws for over 200 yards before they're getting their ass blowed out. Dak Prescott always get garbage yards, and then they'd be like, "You got 450 yards. He got 572." He threw that shit against the third string.
Garbage time.
And my second take is I really, really hope that you guys, keep your mental stability throughout this whole season. It's gonna be a rough ride. A rough ass ride. Now, if Brady gets hurt, hey, where's the wood? Where is the fucking wood here? Where's the wood in this house? Hey, Brady gets hurt. I'm gonna be fucking stressing the fuck out.
You better be.
I'm gonna be stressing.
You better be. That's your whole season right there.
Yeah, because I'm clowning y'all. I'm clowning y'all about y'all losing all them players. But I'm just being honest, bro. I think Tebow is gonna, like I said, he's gonna be a gadget. He's gonna be a Taysom Hill. And I feel like Urban Meyer gets the best out of his players. Even though he's never coached in the NFL, I just feel like he gets the best out of his players. And the fact that Jacksonville's so young, like as a team as a whole, he's gonna be able to pull a Pete Carroll effect. Like when he first got to fucking Seattle, when he had Cam Chancellor young, Richard Sherman young, he had fucking all them boys, Bruce Browner young. You know what I'm saying? He had all them players young. Bobby Wagner young. You know what I'm saying? He had all of them young. He still had fucking Cliff Aville. You know what I'm saying? Anvil, or whatever the fuck his last name was. He had all of those players, and he came in with a college approach, and he was able to rattle them because they was young. He was able to fucking give them that fire because
it didn't last that long.
It didn't last long because of favoritism. He showed too much favoritism to Russell. That's why that shit didn't last long. It had nothing to do.
How do you show favoritism to somebody you can't build an offensive line around? He's constantly getting his ass. He's constantly getting sacked. Leading the league in times that he gets sacked every single year. How is that favoritism when you can't even help your quarterback stay off the ground?
To quickly answer your question, right? Even though I hate playing O-line, I do know the position, right? I ain't played it to the level of fucking being 4-year fucking at the NFL, but I did play it, right? A quarterback can run his ass in the sack. Russell Wilson is a runner. He runs himself into trouble a lot of times. When he's trying to fucking bootleg, sometimes he can't because the fucker can't see. He's like 5'7". You know what I'm saying? So really, he's bootlegging to see morely than.
Go ahead.
Hey, bro, this man acting like hyperbole is just not a word. Anyway, hey, yo. So, yeah, he's booting to see because all of his linemen is over 6 feet. Big ass dudes that beat bitches. No disrespect. Yeah, fuck Chad Wheeler.
So why does it even mean it's sad? Why, kid? Why?
I know.
Dude. So Tebow's gonna do okay in your take?
I feel like he's gonna do better than Taysom. I know.
We're talking about a Tebow take.
I went there because shit. You asked the question, so I answered your question. Yeah, I know.
That is not.
That is my answer, and I'm sticking to it. Hey, look,
Jen, how do you think Tebow's gonna do over in Jacksonville?
I don't know. I think he'll make it till the end of the season, but that's just my opinion. He's got the skill. I mean, it doesn't. You know what I mean? He knows where to play and how to play. That's my take on it. I think he'll get to the end of the season. I'm not saying how far he'll get the team, but I am saying that he'll make it till the end of the season. Because I don't think that they're going to play him wrong, especially since they know he's older. You know what I mean?
I think the only reason they keep him for the end of the season, till the end of the season, is for media coverage. That's it.
That's butts.
Not because he can play or anything, but it's media. It's bringing eyes to Jacksonville to be able to show off Trevor Lawrence and what the future of the Jacksonville Jaguars will possibly look like. Become contenders. It brings more eyes there.
Play him smart instead of, you know what I mean? Because even if that is their motive, then you still got to play it smart in order to get there.
And well, I mean, he played with Urban Meyer in college, so there's obviously a connection. There's a relationship there. Won 2 national championships with him, so I don't know. Maybe he learned from his time in baseball that, you know what, maybe I should have become a tight end when they asked me to back in the day. Maybe I should have done that.
He had no reason to.
Yeah, no reason to, and I don't think
he didn't have a reason to. He would have been a more effective player stats wise had he moved to tight end. But at quarterback, again, it was just the fact that he can win.
Why? Because he was stocky? Like, I'm trying to figure out.
Because he can run the football. He had hands too. He's built like a tight end, dude. He really is.
Like I said, because he's stocky? That's it. Like, because he's stocky, that's why you moved to tight end? No. Tim Tebow has been a winner at quarterback. And for your ultimate point, I get what you're saying. I morally say I don't think his overall like national media coverage. I think that's just Florida get butts in the stands. You know what I'm saying? Your take, Josh. I feel like that's what it was going to be. But I think they was going to get media coverage regardless because Trevor Lawrence has been predicted to be a number one fucking draft pick since he was in high school. You know what I'm saying? So I think they was going to get media coverage on him alone. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this kid has never fucking lost his first game ever playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, first game of the season, he's never lost. You know what I'm saying? And honestly,
he's never lost a regular season game.
Yeah, he never lost a regular season. Like, come on, bro. Like, they were gonna get the fanfare, the media coverage off of that alone. So I just think the thing with Tebow though, like, I really believe Tebow's gonna fucking goddamn come in when Trevor Lawrence is having trouble. He's gonna fucking throw touchdowns, and then people gonna be like, oh man. I'm like, Tebow played at a high level in a big football state, bro. I'm not gonna say all Floridians are fucking amazing or all Texans are amazing because they played in those states. But I will say, if you played at a high level in those states, your game will translate. Even no matter if they move you or do whatever, you just know the game of football. You know the game of football, and you can move positions. You know what I'm saying? And like, key example, Devin Hester fucking couldn't catch for a cold, but he fucking went from corner to wide receiver and played well.
Became the best punt returner of all time.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as like actual skill position outside of special teams, he was a DB and he moved to a fucking corner. So, yeah. Like,
what if we'll end on this? Since obviously Trevor Lawrence hasn't lost a regular season game, what if the Jacksonville Jaguars finish the season 17 and go into the playoffs, and that's where they lose? Like, Trevor Lawrence will constantly win regular season games but lose in the playoffs.
All right, you ain't gonna put the devil on me, Ricky Bobby. Look, I'm gonna let you know right now. Hey, you already know how I feel about the Jaguars. I don't have a motherfucking enough, man. I can't go too far fucking far with you. Hey, look. Yo, he ain't lost a regular season game. He been have a rude fucking awakening this goddamn season.
He's gonna lose a few. Before he starts winning any, to be honest. But I think he's gonna be good though.
No playoffs.
Do you think he'll end his career in Jacksonville?
Hey, yo. Maybe.
What do you think, Mad Sticks? Dak Prescott's gonna fall off and you guys are gonna get Trevor Lawrence?
Nah.
You're gonna get sunshine on your team?
Nah.
No? You don't need him? You got Dak?
Right.
You know how often ankle injuries reoccur, right?
Hey, we'll see.
Man, shit, we got that.
Same, man. Y'all better start thinking about drafting a quarterback in the future because your first guy might not make it, considering how ass your offensive line is.
Y'all better fucking reconnect Mike and Aaron. That's your only chance. That shit is out. This man said Dak Prescott, bro. Hey, look. Hey, that contract gonna get him a hell of a lot of soup, but they ain't finna get no Super Bowl.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out with us this Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, had a couple laughs with us. I hope you enjoyed Jen here joining with us with the Trial by Fire episode. And that was a little much to take in, but that's the general idea of what the show is about. Just irrational shit talking and getting to the point of what's going on with sports. But thank you guys for joining us. Mad Six, Country K, Miss Jen, and myself. We will see you guys next week.
Oh my God.